It is Wednesday, I believe. The cutest bald cat ever, Lord Wellington. So this video is gonna be about a keto grocery haul. I wanted to show you guys that eating healthy and eating ketogenic does not need to be expensive, but something traumatic happened. I just was eating, but I lost the receipt. I am so mad at myself because I had rung up the two transactions separately because I got wine and Tupperware and salmon and things that were separate so I had like the two different things in the line and I made sure I rung it up separately and I still wasn't able to find the receipt. I found the receipt for the items that were more expensive that weren't on the meal plan or on the prep, so a little disappointed in that, but just so you guys know, I remember the total came out to $56.49, something around there. I went to Glazier's, which is in Las Vegas. I'm not sure if they have Glazier's anywhere else, but there is one Glazier's in Las Vegas, and that's where I went. It's like a cheaper version of Whole Foods. So if you're looking to save a little bit of money, sometimes shopping at retailers like Whole Foods can be a little more expensive, and you can usually find the same quality. Hey guys, so I'm just running around. I'm currently at the grocery store, and I'm gonna do a live video for you guys on how to eat ketogenic when you're at the grocery store, what to pick up. And so we're gonna start here. We have cucumbers. Get a nice cucumber. I need to find a bag to put this in, obviously. Cucumbers are awesome because they are primarily made up of water. They still have minerals and nutrients in them, and you definitely want to make sure you're getting a lot of nutrients and vitamins and minerals when you're on this diet. The next thing I might pick up is some lettuce. Eat. That way I can make some salads. Salads are great when you're keto. You can actually have like full fat ranch and Caesar, which is great. So I'm also going to pick up some asparagus as well. This is my gorgeous friend at the grocery store, and we were talking about how eating healthy is actually less expensive, and you guys agree?
Yes, most definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Way better than fast food, right?
Oh yeah.
Always, and you always feel better after.
Yeah, you just have to cook a little bit, right?
You have to cook.
Perfect. One thing you'll want to avoid while on this diet is bananas, even though I love them. And they are potassium rich. The bananas do have a ton of carbohydrates in them, so one banana can have up to 24-25 grams of carbs. I do like peppers. I cut these up and put them in kind of like a bowl, so you could do like a bowl with ground turkey or turkey burgers. So I'm gonna pick up, actually not fresh, I might pick up a green pepper, maybe a yellow one too, make a nice colorful dish. Avocados are amazing. And you guys, the thing is, you don't need to eat expensive on a ketogenic diet. These are $2.18 each, and these keep me full for a long time. So you can add these to your turkey burger with the pepper recipe. So this is kind of cool. I've never seen this before. This is sliced up coconut. I might give this a try. Coconut's awesome. It's higher in fat, but it's a good type of fat that your body needs, and it utilizes it as energy. So I'm gonna pick up the coconut. And I really like zucchini and squash, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up one of these to saute. I literally lived here last year during my prep. I would come here and I'd buy, this is exactly what I would get, is I'd get the asparagus like this with the onions. I would get the rice pilaf for my carbohydrates, and then I would get the chicken or the salmon, and that's what I would eat every day. I would kind of like portion it up. I'm actually going to pick up some salmon for today. I'm like obsessed with salmon, and the salmon here is actually really, really good. So I think I'm going to get some, let's see here, so many options. I think I'm going to pick up some with pesto. This one looks good. It's a little expensive for salmon, in my opinion, so you don't have to do this. You could always do, buy the salmon not already pre-made and then bake it yourself or cook it yourself. It's definitely gonna raise the price of my grocery experience, but they make it really, really amazing. So just so you know, that can be definitely done on your own. You definitely want to avoid this aisle. As good as it smells delicious. And of course, a lot of the bakery stuff. Tons of macaroni. Now we're talking. Nom nom nom. I do like cheese, and I might get some. Let's see here. I'm not sure what I want. I actually might do brie cheese. I might do some meats. Let's see. There we go. I'm obsessed with brie. This looks like a good kind of brie. Look at this big thing of cheese, guys. Nom nom nom. The great thing about this diet is you can have high quality meats. So that's super awesome. I think I'm gonna pick up, oh my god, yum, this looks so good. I love prosciutto. But of course you wanna keep it healthy as possible. So I think I'm gonna pick up some, pepperoni's not the healthiest. Keep looking. My mind up and got this instead. This is kind of a snack. Now this is not the healthiest way to do it, but it's, not exactly not keto. It's just kind of like a more unhealthy version of keto. So if I was dieting, if I was going to do a show, I definitely wouldn't do that style of meat. I would choose like cleaner meats such as salmon. I am going to pick up some cheese, cheddar variety, Gouda. I can't remember if I like Gouda or not. I'm just going to pick up some cheddar. You want to stay away from the light cheese. You want full fat. Just the more fat, the better. So this is what I'm going to go with. I do a lot of olive oil as well. Definitely want to stay away from anything like this, you guys. This is pita bread, just so you guys can get a nice little overview of how many carbs are in here. There's 38 grams of carbs per pita. A lot of times people eat, 2 of these even as like a sandwich. So just so you can get kind of an idea, this would throw you right out of ketosis. We're coming up on the meat aisle. You can definitely do chicken. Lately I've been doing lots of bison and turkey for my meat choices. I am going to be picking up some wine as well, since I do have people over quite a bit. I am going to be picking up a few things of wine. Just so you guys know, nobody is perfect. I'm picking up the one. Don't got a man in my life. I just will pick up the one in wine. Mysterious sounds good too. I always like to try new wines. So picked up 3 different wines. So take those into account too when they're ringing me up. I might actually ring up the salmon and the wine separate so you guys can get an idea of what it actually costs to eat keto for a couple days. Another thing that has a lot of hidden sugars has 9 grams of protein. That's when you add the milk. Let's see here. 46 grams of carbohydrates, guys. And that's only for 21 biscuits. It's a lot. Another thing you definitely want to pick up is some Kerrygold butter. You can use this in your coffee, or you can also cook with it. I put on all my vegetables and everything, so This is great. I'm gonna pick this up. I always get unsalted in case I want to add it to coffee. Butter is good for you. Margarine is not. So I'll show you guys like this right here. Canola oil is horrible. So you want to stay away from all these like Land O'Lakes products, and you want to stick with real butter. The only one I trust is Kerrygold. I'm sure there's other ones out there, but that's just my preference. We're also gonna pick up some cottage cheese. I really don't eat cottage cheese so much, so we're just gonna go ahead and get 4% milk fat minimum. I guess that's the one that we want to go with. So we get the fattier one. Goes against contrary, like how people typically think, you know. People always think, oh, you need to go no fat. Well, no fat actually caused more of an obesity gain, so it's better to go for fat products. So another thing I usually pick up, just in case I want it, is some heavy whipping cream. So go ahead and, from cows that are not treated with artificial growth hormones, sounds good. Pick up that. And then another thing we will need is organic eggs. They're actually really cheap here compared to Whole Foods. They're usually $4 for 4 eggs. So this is actually a great deal. Another thing to watch too is how much you are getting from your drinks. So what you're intaking in drinks. This one, this Powerade right here has 21 grams of carbohydrates. And there's 2.5 servings per container, so there's actually going to be over 50 grams of carbs in this alone. So a lot of people, that's their whole intake for the day, all in one drink. And most people don't realize that a drink is that they're getting in carbs and they're getting in calories in a drink. They just don't realize that. So super important to know that. Like in this thing of Coke, let's see here. There's 39 grams of carbs in here, and there's 6 servings per container. So a lot of people are drinking their calories and they're drinking their carbohydrates, so just be mindful of that. When I first moved out and I was on my own, I was super excited to make food myself, and I didn't really cook, so I ate a lot of cereal. So I did a lot of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I didn't realize how much sugars I was getting in. I was actually very thin at the time, but I was super unhealthy. And so, you know, it took a while, but you start to realize what's healthy for you and what's not so healthy for you. So this is the unhealthy, was $44.94. So I finished grocery shopping and I feel like I got a bunch of good stuff, and for the things of wine, the Tupperware, and my water, it was actually like almost the same price as a week's worth of healthy food, which I think is super crazy. And it just goes to show you guys that eating healthy on a budget is totally doable.